T-Mobile has been toying around. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us is T-Mobile's Steve Carlson. Good to see you, Steve.
Hey, great to see you too, Fred. Thank you.
And for those of you watching this, there's a giveaway right behind you. Tell us, first of all, about what T-Mobile is doing and how a partnership with Hasbro came about here.
Yeah, well, it was about 2 years ago where we launched our 5G network, and we're celebrating that now with a partnership with Hasbro, where we've created the Lite Brite T-Mobile edition. And it's a fun way to celebrate this time of year. You know, we could all use a little more light right now. It's the holidays. It's a fun and nostalgic way for us to call attention to the fact that we are now reaching 308 million people with our extended range 5G and more than 200 million people with our ultra capacity 5G. And Lite Brites are just fun and nostalgic. And that was the best thing we could think of for this. It's like such a fun way to bring it all together.
Yeah, nostalgic for sure. It's an iconic toy that people remember the pegs that they put into the board. Used to have a light bulb behind it. These days, I guess, we're LEDs, right? So describe for us what this toy is like. Give us
Certainly.
the overview.
It's just like the classic Lite Brite that we grew up playing with. And I remember playing with one myself. In fact, I had gone through all of those little black templates, the little paper templates that had come with it. And I'd started to use like black construction paper just to make little backgrounds for the toys. And what we've done now is update it with, for the first time ever, magenta colored pegs. And we've included templates that are, some are T-Mobile specific. And you can also download templates from our website, tmobile.com/5G Lite Brite. And we'll say that again later. So you can have more fun with it. And it's got all the classic colored pegs that we remembered, plus those magenta pegs and also some white pegs. So you can see in the examples behind me, you can have some fun with it doing, wireless inspired designs. Like we've got templates for a cell tower, for a 5G map of the US. It's all a lot of fun and all very tongue in cheek.
And this is battery operated, so you can take it around the house. Kids can have a lot of fun with it. And what's the age range it's intended for?
Well, for a lot of us who grew up with it, like I've got kids who are 7 and 10, and they already have a Lite Brite. They love it. It's really for grown-ups too. We've had fun with it around the office, and people are doing their own designs. It really is for any age.
And what you can create that's T-Mobile centric on it. I don't know how many 6-year-olds are going to do it, but describe for us what they're going to be able to.
Yeah, if their dad works for T-Mobile, maybe I'm going to be pushing them to try some of the T-Mobile things. But they're just fun, and it's all in fun to have things like a T-Mobile logo. We have a design in there for a design of an old school cell phone, like one of those candy bar phones. There's a cell tower in there, and you can see also there's the map of the US with the 5G in it, and that's all fun. But we don't expect people just to do the T-Mobile designs too, which is why we're building a community on the tmobile.com/5G Lite Brite website, where people can upload their own suggestions, their own designs, and they can download some additional templates. So it doesn't just have to feel like it's a T-Mobile toy too.
And when you say download template, this is something to print out to put in the Lite Brite, or how does that work?
Absolutely. Yeah, you could go to the website, you can download the templates, and then just like we used to, you stick them right on the board, and that gives you the directions and the places to put the pegs.
And Lite Brite's a lot of fun, as you mentioned, for all ages here. And I think with the younger kids, because they're pegs, parents need to decide whether or not it's right for their kids. But I guess over 3 and up or 4 and up, that would be the guidance, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose, any parent who knows their kids are old enough not to stick little things in their mouths anymore, that would probably be sufficient at that point.
So how did this bright idea come about?
Well, we've been using the phrase since we launched our 5G network 2 years ago that we're lighting up America with 5G, and what a natural progression then, or natural transition, to use a Lite Brite to have some fun with the idea of lighting up America with 5G. And it's such an iconic and nostalgic toy that, when we're thinking about the holidays, it makes a great gift idea for anyone who grew up with it. The 5G progress we've made in the last couple of years has been significant. So I mentioned a few moments ago, our extended range 5G, which is ideal for coverage and for in-building, now reaches more than 308 million people. Our ultra capacity 5G, which is that 2.5 gigahertz range, and also our millimeter wave, reaches more than 200 million people now. And that's the very fast 5G, but also has excellent coverage to go with it too. And we needed something fun that we could do to kind of tie it all together. And Lite Brite was the way to go.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because corporate toy tie-ins aren't brand new. I'm thinking Hess Truck, which is iconic, and the people collect them year after year after year. So there's precedent for this kind of thing out there.
Oh, definitely. That's a great point. There are a lot of, like you said, commercial brands. I think there are, construction toys that are, named after actual brands. But you can find lots of things like that there too. And this is just one of a lot of different types of fun moments that we've had in the last couple of years with our brand. For instance, to bring more, awareness to our 5G leadership, earlier this year, we launched a line of gin called 5 Gin. And we had a lot of fun with that too. A couple of years ago, we did a partnership with Taco Bell for T-Mobile, and we did a line of, a series of pop-up events in some of our signature stores that included free tacos, and we had a signature magenta drink that we had put together with Taco Bell, and had some celebrities there, and that was a lot of fun too. And this past Halloween, we did a partnership with Reese's, where we were dispensing or giving away candy at a house in Brooklyn, and how much candy you received when you knocked on the door was indicative of whether you selected T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T. And if you chose T-Mobile, for instance, because our 5G network is 10 times bigger, you got 10 pieces of candy versus 1 or 4 if you went with AT&T and Verizon. So it's those types of things that we really enjoy doing. It's fun, it's engaging with our brand, and it's a great way for us to tell our story about 5G.
So when you first announced this and put it out there, you sold out really quickly, right? And now people can get it again. Tell us the story here.
Yeah, the first inventory of Lite Brite sold out in 30 hours. We were bracing for some interest, and that certainly exceeded our expectations. So we've made some more inventory available. So it's available now again at tmobile.com/5G Lite Brite. Makes a fun gift for anyone who's nostalgic for toys that maybe they grew up in, or want their kids to experience something that they enjoyed as well. And the fact that it's T-Mobile, and you've got magenta pegs for the first time. So even if you don't want to do a T-Mobile design, but you really like the magenta colors, like, this is your first chance to get that.
And the pricing?
It's $19.99.
So $20, and if people hurry, I guess they can get it in time for the holidays.
Yes, yeah, certainly. The sooner the better when it comes to ordering. Just because we're hearing all across the country about challenges with shipping and things like that. The sooner the better, for sure.
Terrific. Again, the website is tmobile.com/5G Lite Brite, LITEBRITE. Steve Carlson, thank you for taking the time with us.
It's my pleasure, Fred. Thank you so much for having me today.